work, and was really the only person I heard a lot of that from, but was doing it to like almost the apex level shot calling degree. Like it's the guy that's being like, we have to push this now, and you just have to listen and be like, all right, well, I'm Jibby and I'm throwing my bubble. I don't know if the Halo player is going to get that reference, but we are getting into this game after a quick restart, and yeah, Nefarious very confident in Playboys, which makes that it is the safe bet. Playboys generally does pretty well every single time they're in the league, and they certainly have some pretty heavy hitters on that squad. So, what kind of opening are you looking for from these teams?
I mean, I want to see somebody control Overshield and maybe not rush for it, but get a slay, grab that Overshield, and then really kind of take that mid map control. That's really the best way to start this. Either that or flood the utils. But I really want to see, whoever gets this Overshield is going to have a real big advantage right off the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're seeing Dart move up pretty quick. Takes the sneaky jump for the overshield, but is going to end up getting traded. And I feel like that is an interesting way to go for it because it is a little bit safer, but it's slower than just hitting the slide. You're just not quite as exposed. But it doesn't work out as the melee trades come through. We've seen trades back and forth. I don't know who got the overshield. I thought it might have been
I don't know
Satsira
if
because I
anybody
saw
did.
Satsira drop down. But there were a couple of players up the top mid, and yeah, I'm not exactly sure
Oh,
where it ended up. And it does look like Respected was the one that ended up getting it in a fight with Final Boss, but is getting swung on by Pelkop as well. It looks like Ninja's going to show up to the party, so that overshield is going to go down. The top mid from Darty goes down as well, and it looks like Playboys are kind of stuck back in their base, but they've done a good enough job fighting out of it, so I think they'll be okay.
wow, that was a really chippy battle in the base already. Honestly, I wasn't expecting all that pressure, and I think it came from the camo. But great job on Playboys for them to clear out the camo, make sure they take that space on the map. So that way they can get out of their flag. That's the worst when you're stuck back there and you have people shooting you top mid. Never, ever any fun.
Yeah, it's always a tough situation for sure, but yeah, they did do a wonderful job making sure they had 3 people take down that OS. They're still kind of trapped in their base. They've had a bit of trouble. It looks like Verify is just doing a great job keeping that one player up the top mid. They get the flag full, but I don't think Respected is going to get out clean. Looks like the shots are still coming through. Ninja is taken low, and 2 others are down. Final Boss trying to fight out, but there is a player in that gen. He's going to get the double kill, move the flag, and Verify off to a hot start, especially if he gets that kill, but no. Pelcomp clutches up, gets the grenade kill as well, and he might have just saved that flag.
What a nice double kill from Pelcomp right there, man. To be one shot, throw those preemptive nades and able to catch those bodies. That was phenomenal play for them to get that reset. And I think he might have been the last case scenario for that reset. So great play out of him.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident that a Janitor would have been able to make that flag work if Pelcomp had died there. But it looks like Final Boss has the overshield this time. He is looking for this player, but no, he ends up turning the wrong way, does not spot him out. But it looks like Dark Scorch was a little bit slow on peeking back out. Boss is now here to get the damage done. The flag is on the move, and Boss is just being such a disruption. He's been distracting 2 players, and another player is going to have to waste time putting ammo into his back as he's once again back here getting more shots. I think that flag is going to tap in pretty clean. Boss just kind of distracted the entire team with Overshield and is still alive.
Wow, what a great life by Boss. I mean, for him to back down, come back up, get the damage in, take down, and assist his team in getting the flag cap. What a phenomenal play. And if you have somebody that's counted in this top mid position, you can really be an absolute menace and be an absolute game changer for your team, honestly, just by holding this one position.
Yeah, and they're keeping that pressure up in the base too as they have another flagpole on the way. 4 go down. And I feel like as long as they watch these spawns, even just a little bit, they'll be in a good spot. Looks like Satsira did sneak through. Scorch is going to take taken low. Janitor is moving up into his own flag, so things are not exactly looking good for the stop. And I think that's probably going to be a second flag going in pretty soon as we see 2 of the 3 players that are up kind of stuck in their own base. Boss taking low again, and he has been alive on this P/top mid side of the map for a solid like minute and a half, which is pretty crazy on Aquarius. That is hard to do.
Yeah, that was just a phenomenal life. I mean, picture perfect life by Boss right there, and I mean, it paid off. They got 2 caps right out of it. So, you know, it's crazy how sometimes just that little patient play or staying alive can really make such a huge difference. And they held that power position. They ended up getting 2 captains. So, shout out to the team. Who do go down. So I do expect to see space being taken by Satsira, but as I said, he snipped right out.
Yeah, I mean, they were able to get a couple of kills, but once again, like, the trades were just coming through across the map. And now we do have that OS up, and it looks like it's in a decent position for one of the players on Verify Gaming to get it. But no, Darty's there, and he gets the double kill for the win, and is going to get that. Now he's going to find Janitor. Doesn't end up trading melees. Like, at first, it's like, oh, a shame his missed, but he didn't have to take one because of it as well. So probably for the best, as they have a pretty strong push going into the base. With Respecty going down without a trade, this next flag is going to be on the move. Scorch has been spotted out as well. So if Scorch really needs to stay alive here, if they're going to try to slow that down. Janitor tries to get across the top mid. He doesn't get there. No way. The Dart is staying alive, still trying to do damage. He will go down eventually, though.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Dart play his life a little bit more patiently right there, but nonetheless, great damage put down for this team. But he did get taken down, so pretty much a dead flag right now in this situation, in my opinion. But, no, we'll see. We will see what the Playboys can do off the spawn.
I mean, Playboy's just doing a great job keeping up the aggression so far. Like, even though they don't get that flagpole, they're still, like, pressuring it, making sure they're getting the damage. Janitor's kind of stuck here at car 2. And this feels like this is kind of a timing fight. When you're stuck at car 2, you just have to make sure that when you peek, you're the one peeking at the right time. And he gets the early damage on Boss, but Boss is going to trade out immediately with Comp. Comp's going to take him down. Respected is on the prowl, trying to find a player. Looks like Ninja's going to go down as well. So a couple of picks, but Comp being in their base is drawing the whole team back and allowing enough time for Playboys to get their spawners back up.
Yeah, definitely. And look at the assist category. Pelcomp at 8 assists. He's definitely putting in that work. 10 kills, 8 assists is definitely doing a good job. We haven't seen too much of Pelcomp on the stream, but obviously doing what he needs to for his team. And shout out to my teammate Ninja Dilly with 11 kills. So everybody's doing exactly what they need to do. And like you said, that pressure, it gets sickening when you're on an opposing team, and all you do is constantly keep getting shot upon spawn on your spawn, in your flag. It's tough. So, Playboy's doing a great job just keeping that pressure up and, doing what they can to make this game an easy one.
Yeah, they're doing a good job making sure that, like, almost no time does a fight happen where both players are just full shields. And now Dart running this pretty quickly with the OS. Hasn't even gotten shot yet. Opts to not even take it through Gen for a little bit faster of a run. They're finally getting a bit of damage on him, but he's all the way across the map. And I don't think anybody's going to be in a position to stop him. And I'm kind of surprised at how cleanly he was able to get that run, considering a lot of players were up on Verify. Like, they now get 3 down, but it's after it was capped. So interesting to me, to say the least.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, he's got overshield. This is a good run for sure. And then I'm like, all right, so never mind. I guess he's not even going to get shot. That was crazy. I mean, the only damage he took was when he was already in their stream stairs, and cap was secure at that point. That was, I don't know what happened there. If they didn't have the right angles or they were all running up, but it was interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, I almost feel like it was a case where the players weren't going down, but they were getting, like, cross-shot a lot, and so they weren't able to peek out or something like that. But Satsira has a bit of a forward position. He doesn't really have any help, so he's going to try to get out, doing an okay job staying alive, but now he's kind of in the coin flip game of do they guess where he goes. It looks like Darty did find him. Janitor's trying to get some damage, but he runs into 2. He's throwing the nades, but they've already gotten out of there for now. He is going to end up running into Dart, and they both will go down. As Dark is in a fight with Ninja. Ninja doing a good job playing that corner, but does eventually go down. As now 3 are down. Looks like Dark is trying to get that last player out of his base. Boss will go down. So with this top mid position, maybe they'll be able to get the slays they need to try and get that OS, but the nade not hitting could spell trouble for Dark.
Definitely, and shout out to Dark. Dark Scorch is playing pretty good. This is my first time witnessing him, but 10 kills, 6 assists, a little less a little more in the death category. But at the end of the day, I mean, the team, I think the whole team is a little bit more in the death category. So definitely doing well. And as you were saying earlier, he kind of keeps the team together. So I know that's something important with Respective's team. There is a high passion. And sometimes could be a little bit of difficult comms due to that passion. So if you have someone honing that in, I'm sure that that can be very beneficial for us.
Yeah, Halo definitely is a semi-vibes-based game. It's like once you start getting a little checked in your head, it's so easy to slow down on the communication. And any sort of like every delay you have when you tell a teammate where someone is just an opportunity for that player to be able to get out. But we see a couple players going down. Satsira tries to get the distraction flag pull, but is not going to be able to get through, as this looks like we're probably going to have a fourth flag. Respected sneaking the kill there is pretty big, but I just don't think there's anyone to follow it up. Final Boss trying to just brute force his way to the flag is not going to get through, but it looks like Ninja in a decent spot. He's going to slide it in, and for now he's staying alive, gets down the stairs. And Playboys are just looking pretty unstoppable at the moment. They have a nice slay advantage. Their assist column's looking good, and they're up 4-0.
Definitely. And speaking of communication, we're definitely going to be getting a listen in the next game or so. And it'll be interesting to kind of see, you know, how if they can bounce out, how they bounce back, and how those communication, you know, sound, as well as if, you know, Dark can keep the team together. So, I mean, I'm definitely interested and excited to hear how that sounds. But yeah, I mean, 4 caps to none. Playboys is doing an excellent job. They're pretty much playing this map perfectly. You know, still 2 minutes on the board. It seems like they're very cautiously trying to get this overshield right here. That's the main concern at the moment, and you know, we could potentially see that final cap being put in.
Yeah, I mean, it is nice out of Verify. They were able to get an overshield, but with such little time left on the board, they're going to have to basically start relaying across the map. A couple shots go down, but Boss still staying alive. He ends up being forced to poke out. As Scorch is going to get him. He's pushing through. Darty is the only one up, so this is an opportunity for them to get a cap. I like that he takes the time to get one slide. The second one, you know, looking a little tough. Like it looks like he was not confident he had like the help he was going to need to get across, but so far pretty clean. Boston and each gets kills, but they do manage to catch this flag. They have a minute left, and I would be shocked if they can get 3 flags in a minute, to say the least.
Definitely, but a very clean cap nonetheless, you know, and at least they're not skunked, right? So you can go in there with a little bit more confidence in the next game. Say, hey, we got a cap. We started off slow. We needed to warm up. So in my opinion, it still holds a lot of value. It might not be a win, but it does hold value, as in, you know, giving the team confidence, and letting them know, you know, maybe we are better than we let this game turn out to be in the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, people talk about momentum all the time in Halo, and it is a pretty important thing. It's just like being in the right flow to be able to get stuff done. Like if your timings are slightly off and stuff, it can be really hard to get across the map. But you know, proving that you can get the objective done when you have your advantages just helps, you know, get you set up for your next game. Right? To be like, okay, well, next time we just have to be a little cleaner on our efficiency there. But we do have Janitor's BR trying to push across top mid. Is going to run into Ninja Dow with about 15 seconds left. So kind of just seeing if he can pick some extra kills, but Comp does come up behind him and shut him down. A lot of kills, though, on the side of Verify at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And yeah, exactly. Maybe to clean it up a little bit. Less deaths, I think, you know, is the key. You know, 23 deaths, it's kind of rough. So, you know, if they can hone that in, I can definitely see this being a competitive series. But I think Playboys may just have, you know, may outgun this roster. But we'll see for sure. And I'm excited to hear the listen in this next game. So,
Yeah, it should be fun to see. But yeah, Playboy's roster is just they're just very consistently all together, right? Like I would be surprised because even if you see like their 2 like higher kill players are a little bit less on the assists, and so like it all kind of balances out there. And I do just like their overall assist numbers in general, as we're looking at what's that like 29, 30 set 44, I think, something like that. That's pretty good considering. Like I want to say that's like, you know, 60-ish% of kills were assisted, which is pretty decent overall. Like having above a 50% mark on your assist to kill ratio is good. That means that like your team is actually playing together. You're not forced to take these like weird pivs and stuff, as you're getting into fights where it's semi anti or advantageous.
definitely, definitely.
Well, let's see what's going on in the rest of the matches. Looks like we're gonna have Street Slayer coming up next,
We
and
got Ninja
Street
Dilly
Slayer
fighting
is
out.
always, yeah, Ninja Dilly was popping off. Not surprised. You also shouldn't be surprised, as you said. That is your teammate.
That's my teammate. Yes, sir.
Ninja
Nah,
Dilly
he's a
got a
menace.
pretty solid shot. Yeah, played
Guy
against
is
you
a
guys on
menace.
scrims. I was like, oh man, Ninja can shoot.
Yeah.
It looks like we're going into Street Slayer, which a bit of a tougher map. I feel like Street Slayer is just it's a hard map because you have to be so tight on your collapses and stuff like that to be able to make stuff work just with the way the map is designed. So like if you're just a little bit sloppy or a little bit slow, spawner's gonna be coming up behind you, and if you haven't been able to break whatever position you're trying to do, you're just all of a sudden gonna get pinched between multiple people in like weird grenade traps. So a lot of crazy stuff can always happen on streets if you're not careful. And I'm excited to see what these teams are gonna do to try to navigate through all the twists and turns of the level.
I agree. I think the goal here is just kind of control that A. Like basically, picture it like a horseshoe. You want PD, cafe, and back A. That way you can, if you can control that camo, realistically, with shotgun being GA'd, all you have to worry about is a stalker rifle. And in my opinion, you can easily team shoot the stalker rifle. But if you hold that control and play camo properly, that's kind of how you win. Unless you want to be a super aggressive team and collapse.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, so you don't think they're gonna be like get a pick, collapse, and then rotate and try to like keep getting those like staggered collapses? But we are seeing things starting off pretty early, and the nades are just forcing Respected back. I'm surprised he was even able to survive, but two of his teammates go down, and the chase is already in. His Dart is in there looking for Respect at the moment. Scorch is gonna get snuck up on. He didn't know Pelcomp was there. And it's a great start out of the Playboys. They're up 3-0 already. Satsira needs to watch out because Comp is in a pretty decent spot. He's going to catch Janitor one shot. And it doesn't look like Pel has to worry too much as Satsira goes down. They've got the Shroud for the camo, and things could not be going better for the Playboys.
Yeah, not bad. I was going to say make it 6-0. Oh, 7-1 though. I think they definitely need to slow down. I'm seeing, Verify Gaming, they're playing a little staggered, honestly, and it could just be the spawns because it seems like they were dying very fast on the spawns. But I need them to hone it in. Someone needs to wait for their teammates and really play together, push this B together, all four, and try and clear out some of these because it looks like Playboys are just having their way with them and the map.
Yeah, they're certainly kind of running away with it. Scorch trying to make something happen, but I'm concerned about that player on Cafe, and yeah, it looks like Darty is eventually going to look over and take him down. Final boss. Staying alive for a minute, but we're going to see Respected kind of stuck here alone. A lot of shots coming through. Staying alive, he didn't actually take much damage, so we'll see if he can pick up Dart, but Dart's going to get away for now. The cross shot's coming in. Respected is going to have to back down. He has a teammate, but now Janitor has pushed up. We'll see if they're able to get something done. The damage is coming through too fast, and Comp just walks right up to him while it looks like Janitor ended up having to trade out, and Scorch is now in a troubling situation trying to hide in the Shroud.
Yeah, and they're already pulling away with this like 10-kill lead. I do like to see that they're coming back a little bit, but they're playing together, which is a big key. They might be getting taken down, but they are trying to get together. So I like what I'm seeing here, and they're about to get collapsed on NC. It looks like them. Yeah, everyone is.
Yeah, so then they almost had enough time. So we saw the spawners coming up behind, but it was just the one player in C was not going to hold out. Able to get a trade is pretty big, but yeah, they're basically trading 1 for 3 on kills throughout this whole match so far. Respected gets good damage on the boss. He's trying to stay up. The Satsira is there. No way he slips past. The nade or the shot will eventually get him. I thought it was going to be a grenade, but boss stayed alive for way too long right there.
What a potential live. He almost had it. That was crazy. We were both shocked right there. And a great nade by Darty right there, and having this team just clean it up. I don't know, man. This Playboys roster, I'm telling you, there's a lot of gunnies on here, and they are playing very well right now. 28-9, and it looks like they're playing very fast, and they already know where they're at. They know that 25% of the map, and they're pushing. So, as we talked about, that aggression. We'll see if it comes out. Well, it's coming out.
Yeah, every time they get a kill, it seems like they're not hesitating to hit a slide on whatever they can find to jump in there. I gotta wonder what's going on the side of Verify Gaming, so I think we're gonna jump into a listen-in real quick and see how those comms are sounding considering this desperate situation they're in.
Fuck me.
Heard.
They have red gun.
I don't see arcade.
Push that
Okay.
back A together. I spawned cafe. Tires.
Tires on me. You're here. One's absolute planners.
The other one backed up.
Oh my God,
I'm watching for any lurkers. Yep, pink right now.
Okay.
I need help. I'm choking. Never mind. I'm better. Looking across into arcade. Nothing. Camo. Play for it. 5 seconds on it.
I'm playing for it.
Hold up, James. Ah! Come back.
Nading B stairs.
Bottom C.
Hear that?
Here.
Hear that?
Got it.
Going for
Arcade.
camo right now. Bottom C still.
Killed you. He's pink. Your bottom C is pink. We have camo.
I got
Sots
out.
has camo.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Right here. Right here. Top A.
Play
Top A.
slow. Top
On
A.
me. Dude, what? Thank you.
Nice. We spawn C.
Still here. Back A. Back A. I'm pushing. I'm pushing.
Bottom
Bottom
C? Are you fucking kidding me?
One tires.
He's
One
on
tires.
me. He's on me.
Yeah, yeah. Respect
on
that I
him.
do look back. Nice.
One tires. No
I'm
one's
here,
around me,
Cafe.
guys.
I'm here. Sods, I'm trying to get angles. Nice. They're gonna be C.
Turn. Yep.
C,
See,
C,
yeah,
C,
this
C,
one
C.
is C. This one is C.
Wait for me.
Watch
respect
pink.
it, I'm
Watch
coming.
pink. Pink.
Okay,
Pink.
okay,
Already. I'm one shot. I have to play
Yeah,
live.
I'm looking pink.
One's top C
ATM,
right now.
ATM.
Top,
Watch him
commando,
bottom
commando.
Still on shotty. Hey, rotate
I'm
towards
coming
me.
to you. I'm here. I'm here.
He's coming from bottom
Two
A.
there, two there, two there. Two on cafe.
Both absolute. Both absolute. Nice.
Cafe still.
Right
Push
here.
up together.
Yep.
Still cafe. Still cafe. Push up together.
His buddies are behind him.
I spawn driveway.
He got me with the jiggle peek. Toxic.
Coming to you, respected.
I
Nice.
got him.
Tires, don't peek it. Tires, don't peek it.
I'm
Here,
trying
back
to live
here,
here,
back
but there's another one purple.
Yep.
Janitor, I'm here. I'm here,
Play my life.
Janitor.
Okay. Play my life. Okay. That nade
bad.
hit him, I think.
I'm going
Shit.
heaven.
You get shot from behind too. Fuck.
I'm going to type PD.
One shot.
Watching
one shot.
back A. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up. On me. 2.
Third.
I missed
Safe,
everything.
okay.
Stop, let's go purple.
ATM absolute. It's here. Cafe Gen.
Oh
Cafe
shit, I
Gen.
naded you, bro.
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
Ball spawn.
3K ATM.
I got him.
Nice.
I got him.
I'm your pink. Dropping on you.
Ah, he killed me.
Oh. All right, and we're back from that listening, and I'm gonna throw it immediately to you. What stood out to you in that listening?
Oh man, so definitely, as you know, we were talking about when we were in the listening, is Dark Scorch, man. That young voice of reasoning. It sounds like really keeping that team together and calling out constantly, like high level call outs. I haven't seen his name too much, but I do believe that he's definitely a high level, competitive player because he was making all the call outs that you'd want to hear as a teammate and keeping that team together. Like you said, as we both know, sometimes there could be a lot of, we'll call it passion, and energy on other
Yeah,
teams.
passion. Yeah.
So he definitely held it together. So that was actually phenomenal. Even though they got staked, I was very impressed, to be honest. And you told me I would be. So
Yeah, and I mean, one other thing that's like really surprising is like again, it was a stake, like you said, and it didn't sound like it if you listen to their comms.
agreed.
It's like those comms sounded like they still, they were in it, they were trying, and they were making sure to play their game. And it makes me like hopeful for what's going to go on throughout the rest of the Division 2 stuff with their team. Is if they can lock in this teamwork just a little bit better. Like they have the comms there, they just maybe need to be playing on the same page. I'm just not entirely sure that everybody is following each other's plays up quite where they need to be. But once they're able to do that a little bit better, I think this could be a very deadly team. Just again, because their comms were so good. Like that is some very clean stuff. And I think we'll be surprised when we go and listen to Playboys, who are doing very well, but I'd be shocked if their comms are as clean.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say, Ninja Dilly, as he is my teammate, he's a lot more of a be quiet and listen kind of
Mhm.
player, and I'm the more vocal player when we're playing. So I wouldn't expect him to be saying too much, but he puts down the damage that you need. As for Hellcom and Final Boss, they definitely call out, but again, there's a lot of passion, a lot of energy,
Yeah.
might be a lot of yelling. Who knows? Who knows? But obviously, whatever they do, it's working because they
Yeah, I
won the
mean-
last series and this one, so or
Yeah,
winning
they're-
this one.
Their raw damage is just it's up there. Like their positioning is great. And I am curious, which we will get into at some point during this game, to see like, how they're doing that. Is it just like natural, like they're just better playering it to get there? Or do they have like a consistent plan that we're gonna hear being laid out through their comms? But as it stands, we've got Respected going immediately. He's not gonna run into anybody big door. Comes around into Ninja Dilly. I don't think Ninja was ready for him as the melee came through pretty quick. He's in the corner. Respected almost missed him, but finds him in the end. Boss is trying to strafe his way out of that, and he is gonna do that as all 4 goes down. Ninja was the only one to be sacrificed into a quick triple cap.
Yeah, I wasn't even expecting that. You don't really see too many people push that pillar door anymore. It used to be like an early meta, but now it's kind of it's interesting. So it worked though, you know. So shout out to Respected for that.
Yeah.
You know, playing chess, not checkers. So that was cool, and you know they're doing a good job though, and Playboys is kind of, you know, taking a little bit of advantage. They do have the cap, but honestly, shout out to Verify Gaming because they looked pretty good in that opening break.
Yeah, he certainly had a decent start going on, but the points not really in their favor. I like Pelcom not jumping into A immediately. He was checking if anyone was around before, since he does have camo. Now he's got snipe watching big door, but no, a player is going to come up behind him. Will he hit the shot? Not quite. Respect's going to take him down, and all things considered, considering a 4-down triple cap and camo went to Playboys, this isn't too bad for Verify Gaming. They're getting some points on the board. Jander picked up 1. The nades are coming through, which is going to force Boss into the open. He ends up having to just eat the grenade, as Satsira is eventually going to go down. But, you know, positioning overall not too shabby from Verify.
Definitely, and handing the sniper over to Respected is actually the person on that team that I would not want to have sniper. You know, as much crap as I give Respected, he is a really good sniper. So, you know, shout out to him and his sniper skills. But definitely want to keep that sniper out of his hands because he can do a lot of work with it. And, you know, as we see, you know, Verify Games kind of coming back into it, and they may be taking the lead right here, actually.
Yeah, they were able to flip C quickly once they lost control of A, and they've kept B this entire time. We've got Dark Scorch setting up the QT in the back. Comp needs to make something happen back there. Looks like he is going to go down, unfortunately. And it's like, if you're going to do that flank, it's really necessary that you get something to happen. But they were able to get B off of it, as the players did manage to push through. So it kind of did end up working out. I was a little surprised. I thought the players on B from Verify were going to win out on that fight. Final Boss hits a nice perfect, though. He's going to run into Respected, and no way he's able to sneak enough damage to get a trade there.
Yeah, and I'd like to see them slow play this into the camo, but actually they don't need to. Ninja Dilla came through, put the damage down, pushed that team back, and allowed Pelcom to get the camo. And he may be getting a sniper right here as well. So, you know, this is a real close, chippy game, and I'm here for it. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's definitely going pretty back and forth. Looks like Pelcom is going to once again pick up that snipe. He's going to clean up Satsira. And I will see what he can do. I think he's almost out of camo, and I think it looks like he wants to go maybe towards this top tower area for now. Just kind of hanging out in the corner. We have a couple players, looks like they're bottom mid, so to me that reads that they might be going for like a B pillar push. As looks like Jander did go down though. Satsira is down there as well, and they're trying to make something happen, but it seems like Playboys kind of know that they're there at this point.
Definitely, and you know, it does look like Playboy's kind of getting that control again. 3 go down for Verify Gaming. Oh, 4 go down for Verify Gaming. So, you know, it looks like they're kind of happy with this BC hold right now, and it is like they're looking pretty confident. And then Pelcom taking them out on the spawn with sniping.
Yeah, it's always nice when you can trust your team to be able to get the damage through all that open field area, so your sniper can just kind of hang out on tower. Because if your sniper gets to hang out on tower, then he doesn't have to really worry about watching too many angles, and so he's less likely to get picked and knocked like out of scope or anything like that. So a triple cap for a bit. It's going to be hard for Satsira to get that because Comp is still there. A huge grenade out of Satsira. That's a keyboard mouse grenade if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, no, that grenade was massive, and it could stop. And there we go. Yeah, that could be the stop, and the triple cap is no longer a thing. That was kind of rough though. They definitely, you know, held the hill for quite a while, and triple caps can be pretty brutal on this.
Yeah, it's certainly tough. And with the pace of this game, I think we're going to jump into a listening real quick with the Playboys to figure out how the comms are getting this 100-point lead.
Igor dead.
Camo on 5.
Ammo's in 5. I'm sitting on the turbine right now. I got someone in tower looking at me.
I'm nading that.
Tower I kept low.
Be with me.
Oh, he stuck me.
He's one shot cuts, bro.
One shot back B. One shot back B. Just get back
Dude,
B.
they're gonna have camo. They're gonna have camo.
Hear that? They don't have sniper though, right?
Spawn on C.
Spawn damage.
One on sandbags. One my back B. Shit on.
I got damage on your sandbags. Dead.
Other one back. No.
There's another one who's coming. This is camo. Nice.
Good calls. I spawned A. They're gonna be dummies.
they're on
They have to
dummies,
be.
Scoreboard.
Small window.
He dropped.
How many dummies?
One shot
Oh,
bomb
so
to spawn
three.
tower.
See Bob below you.
On
A, on A.
already. Hear that? I got an 8 in it.
I got
three.
him one shot. He backed up into jail.
I traded with one of them, another one back there.
He went rat.
It's mud.
He's on me on scoreboard. I'm
I'm
out of
mid.
bullets. He's one shot. He's one shot. He's one shot. What do you?
Traded.
B. B one shot. B in the two. On the two one shot.
Enemy team scoring.
Want to go pillars?
Let's play C here.
So, alrighty, we are back from that listen in, and I mean overall, like that's kind of what I expected out of their comms. It was pretty much just business, like they're just kind of calling stuff out with like pretty minimal small talk. I would almost call it emergency small talk, like when you really needed somebody to help you, you would say something, but otherwise, it was just, you know, pretty normal. Like, hey, we're kind of winning by a lot. I'm just gonna say where I saw a guy.
I like that terminology. You need to trademark that, Beetle. Emergency small talk. You know what surprised me? Ninja Dilly was actually, you know, Dilly was making a lot of call-outs. I heard him making a lot of comms. I think I might be rubbing off on him a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. But no, that was good to hear. You know, and the team sounded calm. Sounds like, you know, everyone's listening. There's really no chaos going on. Not what I expected, to be honest with you. Obviously, they're winning, so that definitely comes into play on keeping yourself a little bit more calm. But other than that, it was actually a phenomenal comms out of the team. And you know, having a 100-point lead, kind of need it.
Yeah, and they've been able to maintain this lead for quite some time, and so, you know, I'm not too surprised to hear their comms being pretty solid, like just making sure they're getting stuff. And it feels like even situations like that, as Final Boss is able to just walk straight from nets, catch a player kind of off guard and get free kills, and it feels like that's been the story of the match. Is aside from just having good gunplay, they're getting those good timings. It's like they're in the right spots at the right time, and just making sure that everything is so difficult for Verify Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree, but you know, Verify Gaming does have two right now. They do have hill control, and a good setup can really change the game on this map for sure. If you get a nice A/B setup and you got, you know, teamwork, team shot, it could be a game changer. So I'm interested to see, and maybe even a trip cap going through right now. So
yeah, they've got the numbers advantage. Comp is trying to get across too, and he doesn't quite get his shield back in time, so Respect's gonna take him out. So things are looking a little risky. Looks like Ninja was taken low as well. He's gonna try to get out if he can, and he's not gonna make it. So this is a good opportunity for them to bring it back. And yeah, I mean, that is the danger of Strongholds, is I feel like this game more than any other game can just swing back in an instant.
this game and Recharge, those two Strongholds maps can, you know, anything with Strongholds really can just be such a swing. It's all about holding a great, you know, great hold, control the map, and if you do, I mean, I mean, the game's close now. Truthfully, the game is close. So
yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to Verify.
And I mean, I have a hypothesis on why Stronghold is able to play like that, and it's because, in my opinion, there is no like actual end timer, so you always just win by getting the maximum amount of points. So it's not like you're gonna run out of time to cap that last flag. It's like the last flag has to go in essentially. So you can always kind of bring it back, and they're doing a good job. These players are pretty low as Comp and Dart are trying to stay alive. They're finally getting points back on the board, and I mean, this is scary for Verify, because they're only gonna really have one more chance to break it, and they gotta lock that down for 60 seconds.
It's scary, but they did cap A, and they just really need to fight hard for B or C. They need to work as a team right here, right now, and figure out. And it looks like they're going to go for a long route on to B.
That tricked
Now,
me.
Ninja Dilly. That's 2 down. And the third guy's right here, snipped out, 3 dead. All right, that was a phenomenal play right there. What they needed to do. That is exactly what they needed to do. Now they needed to set up and control these 2 maps and, you know, help out whoever, because A is going to get pushed on hard right now. They're already pulling C. Sniffing out camo. Absolutely.
So close. There was
Great
one
play
other
by
player.
Doherty. Great
They
play
do
by
have
Doherty.
Janitor in the back though. He might be able to do something now, Boston. Oh no! Oh, he almost got him. Pelcomp though came back or Final Boss came back and helped out Darty right there. That slide, I feel like, had his number. Point's still kind of close. The reload coming in, and oh, hold on. A's getting capped, but the points are going quickly. I don't know if they have enough time. Someone's got to get somewhere. C's getting captured. So if a hero play can come out of Janitor and A, they might be able to do something. They've stopped it for the moment, but they're going to have to get to B quickly if they want to hold on.
I respect them trying right here. He ain't even getting the cap. But oh my gosh! What a play out of this team. What a play out of Verify Gaming. Honestly, 3 go down.
That's
3
so
go down.
crazy.
Trip cap, they're gonna spawn him C. Oh my gosh.
And they got another
What
2
a
in the
play.
feed. Are they actually going to do this? They only need 20 more seconds. Oh,
telling you,
man.
the
If you can
stronghold
sneak a
is-
kill, respect. He gets one. And another kill goes down. They
Oh
got
my
C. Wait, only a
God.
couple seconds. A's getting
Oh.
capped. If they kill this player on B, I think they win this.
They collapsed and
Oh,
came on.
my God. No, that's... Oh, there's another player in. But he had to desperate this grenade. So can they stop? This B hill is the only thing. 2 more. Satsir gets the double kill. Darty's not going to make it in
what a
time.
comeback.
Do they bring it back?
What a comeback. Oh my gosh. Did not see that coming at all. Did not see
Man.
that. I mean, we did call it, but wow. what
Yeah,
a
but I
play.
mean, come on.
Yeah,
Let's
we-
be
we-
honest. That was
Okay.
like we're being nice, right? Like we thought that was over.
Okay.
I did for sure. I was like, it's done.
Yeah, I agree.
That was
I think that they
insane.
just got staggered. Truthfully, I think Playboy was confident. They just got staggered right there at the end. They were trying to do
Yeah.
too much. I think they just wanted to put on a better show for you, AB fam. Who's out there having a fun time this stream right now? Let's go, chat. Let's go. Everyone's going, come back. Let's go. What's up, Rated? Dawson, how y'all doing? Let's go. Yeah, Dawson says, yeah, yeah. That's what it was. They just want to have a little bit more fun. A little bit more fun.
Yeah, dude, that was absolutely
crazy.
insane. I'm so surprised. Able to like they just like got the kills they needed once, and then we're able to get a couple of chip kills here and there just to keep it going for the last little bit of that game and just force like a desperate B push, which was pretty nice for them. But that means we are going to be moving into King of the Hill on recharge, which I think is one of the better recharge game types because
Agreed.
I feel like it makes it so you can't really just kind of lock down, you know, like top A, top gold. You have to move a little bit more than that because I find the top A, top gold is like it can get a little stale and like end up having a lot of the match being like we can't cross anything. So I like how King of the Hill forces you to move just a little bit more. What about you? What do you think?
No, I love it. I love King of the Hill. Ever since it's been added to Halo, it's actually my favorite, one of my favorite game types. I loved Flag and Period, but then after that, I love all of the King of the Hills. The King of the Hill, they did such a good job in these games. You know, they removed some of the hills, and you know, the ones that are left are absolutely phenomenal. Solitude and Recharge, but Recharge is one of those like it's all about controlling the spawn. People underestimate how important the A spawn and spawning gold is right here on this first hill.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they spawn A, they're right there. But if you get them on that C spawn, they have to they have to make a trek to get to that hill. So I'd love to see whatever team controls the spawns more and doesn't always prioritize the kills, but blocking those spawns is going to be key.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely be important to make sure they've got the right positioning. Because again, even when you are playing Hill and you are kind of forced to rotate, positioning is so important on this map because you can just like shut down so many cross angles so easily if you have players in the right spot. But I'm also excited to see how this camo like shuffle is going to play out. Looks like we have Respected and Scorch immediately going wide towards B stairs, and Final Boss is just walking up to camo without anyone staying on C to stop him. So he's going to get that pretty quickly. Telcomp went down, but Dart has okay position to get a little bit of damage. He's staying alive. Now we're going to have to see if Boss can get anything done with the camo, but he's already taken low, and he's going to go down. A huge start from Verify as they're able to get all 4 down.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. You know, Playboy's allowed to Verify to I mean, let's just put it this way: Verified is now a shark, and they smell the blood. They're coming for it. So they just gave him, the confidence in, they bleed, and they're coming for it. So, shout out to Verify for keeping their foot on the gas, honestly.
this has been a great series, and I think it's gonna get better. Honestly, Verify seems like they're definitely firing on all cylinders, and they're kind of working together really well right now.
Yeah, they certainly started heating up towards the end of that last game. They started off pretty hot here, but Playboys has taken back a bit of control. No way Scorch's nades actually hit there. I saw him throwing that, and I was like, is that a good nade? And I was like, do I need to remember that one for later when I'm trying to get the pesky person out of the hill? Apparently I do, because it did take one down. They're going to get a bit of control. Scorch is trying to stay up, slides in for the melee. It gets a trade. I did not realize the player was low enough. That's kind of a huge play.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to put down max damage, but come to find out, the player was weak enough to get a trade, and that was a massive play. Some of those plays that you don't see, on the scoreboard, but they're absolutely massive for your team, and the putting your team in the most advantageous position to win.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing a lot of crazy cross-map grenades too. Like while you're talking about that, nades are flying from top white into top gold and getting kills. But it looks like Ninja's the last player up. He's gonna try to get something done. He's getting crossed up though already. Goes to the stairs, but it looks like Janitor has the read on him, gonna take him down. And the first hill goes to Verify, as they're definitely starting to heat up in this second series of the night.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to see Ninja, we're going to have to go over this over VOD review after, but like just kind of wait, wait it out. There's 3 people there. I get it. It's desperate time for the hill. But even still, you're going to put your team in a better position, put down max damage, and help yourself out. Even if you don't stop that cap, it seemed like he just kind of threw his life out. And that's what I'm feeling like. It does seem like Playboys is playing a little crazy right now. Inconsistent, and they're not playing as a team, which they were in the first 2 games. I think the blood is in the water. I'm telling you. I would love to kind of get a listen in right now and see how they're sounding, because I think they're a little flustered right now.
Just went back out or something.
Right.
There he is. Top gold, top glass. Back up. Back out, Joe.
Silas still.
Be back out, Joe.
Yeah, we gotta push from a different angle here. See flat right now.
Come here,
Yeah.
bottom right now. I got damage.
Push them,
Info.
push them, push them.
I traded with one. There's 2 more.
I'm with you, PL.
Push together, guys. Like we push all slow like that.
One shot bottom white.
I gotta reload.
D-box. Long haul.
Long haul.
Another one. Back hydro with shock.
There's two back there. One's one shot.
Damage
there's
on
still
hill.
one there. One's gonna be pushing from long haul also.
Got 2. Oh,
Okay,
one shot. One bullet. Beach box. 2 back hydro.
Shock. To your right.
I killed the other
White.
one.
Bottom white coming into your hydro.
Game 1-5.
Just set it for new. Set it for new.
Burn camo is on
Last
top
is
right.
weak. Shots don't count though. Whatever we're doing, guys, just completely reset whatever we're doing.
Needles. Half wall. Bottom A.
Top overhang. I need help. He's APSA.
Okay.
Top white. He just dropped. I got another one pushing
Right,
me.
top right
Overhang.
again,
Maybe.
Top right, one
This
shot.
guy's
Top
got
one.
gold pipes.
I heard you go.
Need time. I got time.
He's
He's bat
Look
ledge.
at that.
I'm watching. I'm watching him.
I'm getting shields.
Nice.
Needles. Bottom
Triple
main.
Needles one shot. He went battery. He went grapple. Half wall. One
Yeah.
shot. Dead. 2 on 2. 2 on 2. 3 on 1.
Top A.
It's one,
Top A,
it's one
top A.
long. I can't see top. What's top white?
I got top glass cross. Top
white,
white.
wait.
I got damage in.
I need help with this guy.
Top white's
Bottom white,
APSA. Watch your
bottom white
Mangler. Mangler's one shot.
Working main.
One coming to your gold stairs.
Gold stairs, one shot.
Steps. Go tips. One
Gold
shot.
stairs, one shot. Easy kill. Bottom A again. Top A.
That's one gold.
Top A, one shot. Top A, one
Gold.
shot. Push him. Someone needs to hold that A. Don't let them spawn. Hold that A spawn.
Top
I'm
gold.
still-
Top
I'm
gold
main.
coming through red pipes.
All right, we're back from that listening, and kind of like we expected, the comms are sounding a little more shaken than you would want to hear. There's
Yeah.
some suggestions coming in, but the suggestions aren't exactly saying anything specific, I guess we could say.
Yeah, we were talking about it back here. He said, whatever we're doing, guys, we need to just reset, not do what we're doing. And You know, I don't know if that call out is what's helping them out a little bit right here, but you know, it's one of those things that sometimes nothing's working right for you, and you know, it can be frustrating, and that's what I think we're hearing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But during all that, while they were trying to get things refigured out, they never gave up that A spawn, and I feel like that's the reason they're going to be able to get this hill, is making sure that they kept that the whole time. They're consistently spawning close to it, so the trades were favoring them, and they were able to just kind of numbers game their way into getting that third hill. So they are still definitely within reach. Scorch tries to swing the corner, but with the melee trade and quick shots coming in, he's going to go down with Billy getting the double kill.
Yep, and 2v2 right now. Dark Scorch, you know, and they're Dark Scorch spawning right with the enemy looking at him. I don't think he knows there's two there. Let's see what Dark Scorch. Oh, he gets the trade. Nice trade out of him. You know, probably not the best spawn, not what you were expecting, but he played out of that pretty well.
Ooh, I'm surprised that Ninja was not able to get a melee in time. And oh, the punch does come through, but Comp is not able to find him. A double kill out of Janitor is going to be pretty big for getting time. Respected goes down, but I think they have a read on the player that got him. Ninja's going to be the last one up, and he is certainly spotted out. Unfortunately, they don't have anybody in position to get Hill for a little bit. So they are finally starting to get some points, but that has given Playboys enough time to get some position on the map. And now they're going to have to defend their spot one more time before they can really start locking down some points.
Definitely. With Janitor's, you know, with BR in his name, I'm expecting him to pull out this BR and put down some crazy shots right now. So, you already saw him get a kill with it. And I think he's a big fan of the battle rifle. But needless to say, they're doing a great job, you know, taking down the enemy. You know, Janitor's trying to live his life.
That's crazy that he gets out of that. That's so unfortunate. And like, everyone has been there. You've got the guy in one shot. You're trying to get him. You're the last player up in your team. You don't get there, and you end up going down. It feels so bad. Janitor is going to end up with that camo as well. And this hill is looking very promising for Verified Gaming. The camo comes in. Boss, he's trying to peek around the corner, but that nade looking pretty good. Doesn't quite take him down. I feel like I'm surprised he didn't take more damage. Maybe it didn't quite land where I thought it did.
I think it went a little bit a little bit ahead of him, but still took enough damage. You know, it only took him one shot to get killed, but you know, Janitor's VR, he was holding on to that shroud, used it to save his life. I'm guessing he was trying to save it for camo. Still ended up getting the camo, getting a couple kills, and securing that cap for his team. And now grabbing shock. He's doing it all right now. So shout out to Janitor's 19 kills, 15 assists. Like, look at that category. I mean, look at this column. He is doing it all for his team.
Yeah, I mean, he's going crazy. He survived for so long. He did great work with that camo. Getting the shock in that, like, weird scuffle with Boss when he had camo and was wiggling pillar was crazy to jump up, grapple, and get it. Gets the double off it, and now he's in great position, especially, like, if he manages to take out Darty here. It doesn't quite get him, but does the damage to back him down. And their team can kind of, like, slow play this hill. They don't really need to get time in it unless it's guaranteed, and I feel like they're just not going to get any. As they're getting more and more trades. Darty and Ninja the only ones up with not a lot of time to work with. Verified looking to tie up this series.
Definitely, and I think they're just playing time here. It's 23 seconds left. I mean, there's no easier way to win this than to play time and you know, slay out your opponent, hold top weight, bottom weight, hold, and just put in the shots that are needed to win. And you know, looking at Pelcomp and Ninja Dilly, I'm a little flustered. You know, they need to step it up a little bit for their team. Pelcomp having an 18, that's not like him. I'm guessing, you know, potentially on high ping, but you know, he's definitely a really good player. So I'm not used to seeing that category for him. But I think Janitor's just playing lights out, and that's not taking anything with Janitor. He's absolutely playing phenomenally right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, to me, it maybe kind of comes down to, you know, what we heard on those comms earlier. Is it didn't really sound like they had a coordinated effort going on. And if the other team does, like if the other team has a plan and they're sticking to the plan when you're not, you're going to get caught off all the time where you're just not in the right spot at the right time. You're taking a little bit of extra damage before a fight even starts. And that can shut down a player for an entire game if the team isn't like really, you know, bringing it back. Kind of like what Boss said, that I'm still a little ambiguous on whether or not that was a good call or not, but whatever we're doing isn't working was the right call. And somehow we're going to a game 5. And I did not see this one coming.
Beetle, I called it. Blood is in the water.
Oh, they
They
chumming it up.
smell the blood and they are coming after it. Shout out to Verify Gaming, man. They stepped it up big time, and we could potentially see a reverse sweep here. Like, honestly, as much as I was earlier talking up, Playboys, shout out to Verify Gaming coming back through that adversity, those tough two first losses. You know, only getting one flag cap and now being able to bring it back right now. They look like the dominant team right now. Honestly, shout out to Janitors BR. Look at that 23.0 KDA, phenomenal. If he can keep it up, this is going to be a hard team to take down. So, shout out to them. Not taking anything from Boss, but they really need to just hone in, lock it in. Ninja Daily 62% accuracy. But we got Final Boss at 44 and Pelcom 49. I think there could have been some ping issues. We don't really know, but that was not what I was expecting. At least blood is in the water, and shout out to Verify. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited because at some point during this next game, we're gonna hear some comms out of Verify, and I'm expecting to hear good things because again, they just feel like they're on the same page. Like even if we go back to that first game that they won, when there were two players running through bottom mid, it looked like they were gonna go C, and then they pivoted and just went through pillar door straight to B and ended up taking it. Like that seems like that was a play call. Because both those players looked like they were turning towards the dummy door to go out and then just pivoted immediately, which makes me think that they have some good shot calling going on their squad at the moment.
Definitely, definitely, and man, let me just tell you, I wouldn't want to be on any of these teams. This is wild. You don't want to get reverse sweeped. Uh, but man, oh man, what a game we have had so far, and we're going to Slayer Solitude. Slayer Solitude can be anyone's game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all about the pace, all about the pacing, getting fast on the spawns, making sure that you disrupt those spawns, and putting it down max damage. Um, what do you expect to see here, Beetle? What's your honest opinion?
Um, I somewhat expect to see Verify Gaming coming out pretty hot, just because I did just watch them in the previous series against Master Cheeks, and both they had to do a reset on Solitude Slayer, and both times they played it, they were pretty convincingly in the lead up to like the 20-ish kill mark, and then they ended up like falling behind and eventually lost the map. But so I do expect them to come out of the gates hot, and with how they have been playing, I kind of think that maybe this time they'll be able to hold on to it if they keep that pressure up, because it felt like they were moving pretty fast in that last King of the Hill game to get their collapses in when they needed to.
I agree completely.
But what about chat? What do you guys think on who is going to be able to win this last game? I eventually, did I see what I thought I saw at the last second there? Hold on, let me peek
Someone
up.
dropped
Yeah, it's real. It's real.
What?
All right. Respected has dropped out of the lobby, and with that, Playboys are gonna take it 3-2. No, but look, we'll just get this restarted real quick. Let's go ahead and maybe we can get a prediction up in the chat on who we think is gonna win between Playboys and Verified. I feel like anyone that's just like a real bracket nerd, been like going through all the stats from all the teams so far in Division 2, probably did not see or expect this game to be this close. So should be kind of a fun prediction for sure. I feel like right now it is anybody's game.
Yeah, are we dropping a prediction in the stream? That would be fun.
I mean, that's the dream. Technically, if I was smarter, I could do that, but I'm not smart enough to know how to do that.
Okay.
I think I just have to do like /poll, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, there is someone reverse sweep by Verify Gaming.
Wait.
It's 2,000
Oh, let's
points
go.
to no. Submission closed. It's the
Oh,
2,000 points.
it's already closed? That's crazy.
Already click. Give me the poll. Give me the poll.
Yeah,
We want
it's
a
true.
poll.
It's not there.
We need another poll with sending baseline.
Listen, I promise I'll figure
you
out
gonna vote?
how to do that. Technically, I'm a mod, so I think I'm allowed to.
To stop the count, recount.
Oh God, you're gonna make people act
Oh,
up,
we got
Lex.
the chat fired. We got the chat fired up.
I'm on Google currently to figure this out. I will save the people. Oh, that's it. Well, I don't know if this will work. I'm a mod, so maybe. Let's find out. Slash poll. Oh, I can just do it. Yeah, let's go. Wait, what? I might not be smart enough for this. Open a setup menu to create a poll. The fuck, dude? I don't know how to. I mean, frick. I don't know how to do that. I think I have to be in the mod view, and I'm not. I'm just in the normal
You're good.
viewer view. But I'll figure it out for next time. For now, let's do it the old-fashioned lazy way. One's in the chat if you think Playboys can lock it up. Two's in the chat if you think Verify is gonna get that reverse sweep, and put a mark on the board in Division 2 because, again, they don't have a win yet. This would be their first one. And Respected is ready with a capital R, so it's exciting. Installing.exe, relax, okay? Come on. I don't think. I tried my best to figure it out, I promise. Okay, we got a 2. So far, Verify Gaming coming in clutch with 1 vote for them. I have sticky notes next to me. I will tally this up. And I have like 50,000 pencils. Don't ask why. Rad, so okay, the brothers are diverting here on who they think's gonna win. Interesting. They also were the team that just played Verify. Looks like we got Nascast. Interesting, considering Nascast is. Oh wait, no, it's not. That's who I thought they would vote for. So I'm tallying this up. While I tally this up, what are your thoughts on how the opening of this game is gonna go?
Prediction just started. A prediction has just started. Who's gonna win the series? We got one that says Playboys is gonna win. I'd have to put my money with Playboy.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait till the last second. Listen, I always scam the predictions. I just wait to see which one has the bigger earning, and then I just pick that one. Dude, 10K on wait. Who's the 10K on? Everybody's going Verify. Interesting. They do have a lot of momentum right now. I will give them that. And they've got Dark Scorch too on the squad, or Dark Scorches. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be an S maybe. But Dark Scorch is, the rock that is keeping their team from blowing away in the storm.
The submission's getting wild.
Yeah, it looks like Playboys are starting to swing up on that vote as we are getting into this game. What do you think we're going to see on the opening? Do you think it's going to be explosively quick, or do you think it's going to be like relatively slow, just trying to get a pick before a camo pull or something?
I mean, if you think back to the Slayer, it was absolutely dominant from Playboys. So, I'd like to see someone control the Shock. I think Shock's going to be super important here. Camo is in one of those positions where I don't think it really matters as much on this map as it does in others. That's crazy to say, but I think Shock is way more important. And, honestly, I think Playboys comes out hot. That Slayer is their game type, as we saw earlier.
I think so too. And also, I think Verify did this same opening last time where they sent like 4 people into Yard and immediately spread out towards LR and Ledge, and it did not really work for them. As Satir is kind of the only one up, but he's definitely been spotted out. Good shots on the boss. He's doing his best to stay alive, but no, he's going to get collapsed on. It's basically everything has gone over towards the Playboys right now. With Boss having camo, he's trying to see if he can catch one of these players, but they're all huddled up in the Yard, and that's not what the camo player wants to find.
Yeah, and see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I just don't think camo's as important on this map. Like, yes, you can get good position. Yes, you can help get slays, but 8-1. I mean, this is kind of what I expected. Playboys. Here's the thing. These guys are gunnies. They do have a sub with Ninja Dilly, so teamwork might not be 100%, but let me tell you, they can shoot. So this kind of relieves that stress and just lets them go back to the Halo roots of just slaying, killing, putting down that damage, and that's what they do best. So this is kind of why I didn't, imagine that they were going to kind of come back and potentially opt that reverse sweep. But Verify is doing a good job. They're coming back into it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And they've got a lot of shoot gun win game on the side of Playboys. But kicking off the beginning of this with Verify being a little bit down, I'd like to just jump into an early listening with them and see, how they're planning to get the advantage back in this series after the last 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah, Dark Scorch needs to keep this team together, but it'll be interesting to hear where it's going.
Or let me grab. I have thrust. I'm gonna do
Cafe
something.
window,
about it.
cafe
Benches,
window.
benches. For cafe window.
I have camo.
Being
I have
ledge real
camo.
quick.
I have camo. I have camo.
Here,
Two
C plot,
seconds, I'm
C
with you, respect.
Live. Everybody
C
live.
plot,
He's
plot to
blue
C plot.
window still. He's blue window still.
One shot, one
There.
shot. Oh
I'm
my
S4.
One mid,
god.
one mid.
Where did this
Two
guy
bun
go?
mid, two bun mid.
Top mid.
One more U-turn behind you.
I'm dead.
U-turn, another one
He's
U-turn.
dumping me.
Lucky.
Nice.
Good trade, good trade, good
Go
trade.
spawn
yard.
with
I'll
you.
go yard. I'll go yard.
One's
Push for
one's
C,
nest,
push for
one's
C.
nest.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
Alright, I'm with you.
Making S4.
I
Sure,
fucked
yard.
that.
Maybe
Nate up.
S4? Yeah. I hear S4, yep.
2 seconds. I'm
Cafe?
with you.
Yeah, they're
I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill for a
One's,
second.
one's jumping up ledge right now. Drop down
Flowers.
dip.
Yeah.
Flower door right now.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
on the side, yep.
Two of
I'm
them.
here,
Two
I'm
of them yard. Two of them yard.
I dropped yard. I dropped
You
from
dropped?
yard. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Nice. Ledge,
I'm going
two ledge.
driveway.
One's absolute yard.
Blank
Watch your
melee
flowers.
driveway.
Flowers.
He's going
That's the
tram.
flowers.
I can look.
Two
one
flowers. Two.
Absolute
Two.
flowers,
Two.
absolute
Two.
flowers. They're chasing me. Help me, help
Get
me,
away.
help me.
Get away. Get away. You're alone.
I can't even slide. What the fuck?
Oh man. That was
I'm
a
nading
super
them.
one.
So
I'm nading
bad.
them. Janitor back up.
In blue. In blue. In blue.
I spawned
Blue
trap.
window.
second. I traded, I traded, I traded.
In
Heard.
C plat with me. Okay. I should have expected that. You're collapsed on 3. Let
Alright, I'm
go.
lost
Someone
left.
go ledge. Someone go ledge.
I got it.
I'm on glass. Nest.
Pushing blue.
2.
Or nest.
Yeah, he's got
Two
shot.
nests.
Absolute S4, absolute
S4.
S4. Posters, two posters. Look posters.
One of them's one shot. One of them's one shot posters.
I'm nading it.
I'm playing
Drop,
my
drop.
life here.
Post ramp. He's pushing LR, I think.
Popped.
C
I
plot.
got stuck.
He's going
One more
loop. He's
Travis.
going loop.
Tram. There's one shot on C. He might have regened already.
It's one shot. One shot benches. One shot benches.
Nice, nice. In yard.
Dude, he doesn't die.
Talk to me, Sots.
Absolute
Talk to
yard.
me. Talk to me.
It's
Guide
absolute,
me.
it's absolute. Shoot my body.
Who's shooting your body? What the fuck?
The
S4,
ninja
S4 on
jelly.
me.
There's 2 driveway. 2 driveway gonna be ledge.
S4 on me. S4
Absolute drop. Absolute.
Top mid right now. Top mid.
I died.
It's fucking server, man.
Wow.
It's 2
Relax,
benches.
relax. They have camo. We're fine.
Yeah, they're teabagging now.
That's disrespectful. Push out with
I
me.
donated you, bro.
Nice nade. No, you're good. I'm gonna push through
Right here.
yard. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All right, we're back from that listening, and yeah, a little lackluster from what I was expecting because again, like I felt like their comps had been so solid for all of the last series and the last time we had a listening with them, but you know maybe the energy's just not quite there as they are getting a bit overrun at almost a little bit more than a double kill disadvantage at the moment. Anything stand out to you specifically?
Yeah. Ninja Dilly. Ninja Dilly start off 7-0. I mean, when you come out that hot, you're gonna demoralize a team, right? And that's exactly what happened right here. They're up 17 kills. I mean, the game is basically over at this point, honestly. Anything can happen, but in my opinion, the game is over. And I think it all you know comes from Ninja Dilly going 7-0 and the team just fired on all cylinders. It's demoralizing to say the least.
Yeah, it certainly can be tough when you go down that much, and Slayer is a lot harder to come back. And like again, I feel like Strongholds is one of the few game types where you really have that like comeback potential at almost any point. Now it's a point where Playboys, not only do they just have to trade out, but they don't even have to trade that efficiently. They can go down like 2 for 1 for the rest of the game and still win this just fine, as they have 41 kills to 17. It is just not looking close. Jander tries to get through. No, he's getting peeked on. He's gonna go down eventually too. And the one-shot push from Ninja is when you know your team is confident.
Yeah, a little bit of overheat right there, but like talk about going out with an absolute domination. I mean, they're coming out guns a-blazing and saying, yeah, those other 2 games are a fluke, like we are the better team. And the Slayers are absolutely dominating fashion. Shout out to the whole entire team on Playboys. Verified Gaming didn't have a chance from the start, if I'm being completely honest.
I felt like they had an option. I think if they could have had a decent open, they might have been okay. But as soon as they went down 4-0 immediately, and then 4 for 1 on the next round, it's like what are you going to do at that point? You can't lose both of the opens. And it looks like Playboys is going to take it very dominantly in the last game. But Verify got into a game 5. And, I think that bodes well for the rest of their series since Playboy is kind of the front runner right now in all of Division 2.
That was insane. I don't even know what to say. Honestly, that Slayer, these guys can shoot. These West Coast server, really cool. And you see, the complaining a little bit. That's rough. Not much more that you can say realistically. I mean, shout out to Playboy sticking through it. That was tough. They came in knowing they're very confident players. Like you said, walk forward, shoot gun. That's all they had to
Yeah.
do, and yeah, it worked very well. They spawn trapped the absolute snots out of those guys, and 50 to 21 is pretty dominant fashion.
Yeah, they were looking very dominant. Huge shout out to all the players that played tonight. And thanks everybody for joining us here. And if you were watching this and wanting to get involved in some of these games, you're like, oh man, I do kind of want to play in some kind of random Halo League or something like that. Maybe you don't have a team for an actual open event. Then you should check out !Discord in the chat to get a link to the Ascending Baseline Discord. Ascending Baseline is a gaming and fitness community for all skill levels who encourage and support members to ascend their own baseline, not only in gaming, but in their health and fitness too. We've got daily game nights with competitive 8s. The competitive 8s are money 8s currently, and that's going to be Battlegrounds, Proving Grounds, and Playgrounds. Those are going to be separated into different skill tiers. So Battlegrounds is going to be Onyx 1600 and higher. Proving Grounds is mid diamond to low Onyx. And then Playgrounds is going to be low diamond and below. So no matter where you fall in those skill ranges, you'll be able to find an 8s lobby that you can get into and potentially win some money, but you do have to be a subscribed member of the Discord to get involved in those. We also have casual game nights. Those are usually on Fridays. Sometimes they bleed into other weekend days. They're kind of a little more sporadic. And those will be just things like normal 8s lobbies for anybody to join, or every once in a while some of those goofy custom games like the Scooby hallway thing, or that some of the Warthog races, stuff like that. We do have Apex from time to time, so if you're interested in Apex, definitely be vocal in some of the chats about that. We can get some game nights going for that. We got an active looking for group. I think we get like 4 to 5 lobbies going almost every single night, and we get lobbies at a variety of skill levels, so you should be able to find somebody to play with at almost any time. We have monthly tournaments with prize pools, and those are going to be casted right here on the Ascending Baseline channel. The quarterly leagues are what we were just watching. This was the Ascending Baseline League, and that's a pre-made league. So you sign up with a team already in mind. It's split up into multiple divisions. This was Division 2. It's our second highest division. So again, you'll be able to find people to play with at the level that you're at. And then we have our Pandemonium League, which is currently on a break. We usually cycle between the two. Pandemonium is a draft-based league, so you'll just sign up for it, and then captains will be picked, I think a week ahead of time. And then I think the day before the matches actually start, there'll be a draft, and captains will pick their teammates, and everybody will be off to the races. All the tournaments, leagues, and events are streamed right here and casted on the Ascending Baseline channel. We've got detailed player tracking for our competitive games. So if you're just trying to keep track of your performance, maybe see how you've been doing over the last couple of months or something like that, or compare yourself to the people you've been playing against, you can definitely check those out. And we've got more to come in the future. So join us once again with !Discord, and make sure to follow us on Twitter with !Twitter for the latest news and updates about what's going on in Ascending Baseline. And don't forget, if you're a coffee drinker, to check out Coffee Brand Coffee. It's our wonderful sponsor, and from all the Ascending Baseline members I've talked to, it's some amazing tasting coffee. If you use code ASCEND, you'll get a fantastic 10% off every purchase, and it helps support us at Ascending Baseline. So Nefarious, anything else you'd like to add before we sign off here?
Blood was in the water, but Playboys prevailed. Appreciate everybody, AB family. It's an absolute honor to be in the casting booth with Naughty back there and Beetle. Can't wait to see you guys next week. And stop by the Discord, swing on in. If you have any questions, reach out to me or any of the other admins. We have no problem helping you guys out. And look forward to seeing you guys in the next leagues, or even just playing some MM with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, big shout out to the whole community. Thanks everybody for showing up. I'm Beetle Crisp. I was joined with Nefarious. Then we had Naughty Angel doing the obs. And once again, we will catch you guys again next week.
From dominant pro player to full-time content creator, on the field and in matchmaking to our leagues and tournaments, Ascending Baseline is excited to welcome one of the top pro players.
Incredible to watch. As the Spectre has the one-on-one of Renegade, he says, "You're going swimming. Now I'm going to deal with your teammates a little bit later."
The Spectre doing a great job angling himself there and B with the killing frenzy to boot. But
he dropped the ball and clear house before they could score.
Yeah, SSG didn't actually get the ball inside, bound in sheer panic and trying to get away. And that might have been the nade that blew the ball down here as the Spectre puts a double on the board, 3 are dead. And it's gonna be a triple.
We've got Spectre and he's got this snipe. Scopes in for the first one. Other player not ready for it. No scope, no problem. Calls for the third as well. Gets the triple. And guess what? This player has no idea. Shot to the back of the head for the over. Wait, another one? Spectre on here for the second time, and yep, he's got a sniper already on a double. Don't jump up the tower. That's the triple calls for the overkill once again. Excitement in his voice, but he gets the kill tack as well. It's only 11 points of all time here needed for Cloud9, and they might just